Hi, I'm Michael Brown, celebrity makeup artist, and I'm here today with INIKA Organic, talking about one of my favourite makeup subjects, brows. So Maximo, let's test out your brows and measure them to make sure they're in the perfect placement. So if you have an eyeliner brush, eyebrow brush, pencil, we place that beside the nostril, and going upwards, that's where our start point is. Moving it slightly across the iris is where the peak is, and then lowering it to the edge of the eye, to the edge of the nostril, that's where the finish point is. And luckily, Maximo, you passed the test. So now I'm using one of INIKA Organic's new brow palettes. I love these palettes because they have two shades. Really good to mix and match because not every brow colour is the same. And we finish with the brow wax, which is almost like a brow gel to set the brow. So first step is obviously using one of the brow powders. Now, just for safety's sake, I actually like as a makeup artist to mix the two anyway, because we can look at Maximo's hair color, eyebrows, and go, oh, she's automatically the darkest eyebrow color, but it's nice to mix so it looks more natural, and being a brow powder, it's quite a soft brow makeup. With an angled brush, I start with the dark and grab a little bit of light and just dust off the excess, and we start in the start point with little flicks. And the flicks kind of mimic real brow hairs. We then can grab a little bit extra product, always dust so we don't have too much, and just across the top of her brow. Next step, grab a little bit extra product, always dust off so we don't get too much. And I'm just going to go across the brow at the very top, just to increase the width and get a stronger brow peak. And then lastly, we use it just down the edge and the tail of the brow. Now the reason why I go just above the natural brow shape is to get a stronger edge line, to increase the width, and also we're going to brush the brows up shortly to hide the line we've just drawn. And the centre is always natural with just those little flicks mimicking real brow hairs. Once our brow powder is applied, it's very important to use a brush or a toothbrush and really brush the hairs upwards. Even as a little tip, if you have no time for brow makeup, even just brushing your hairs upwards, give the eyes lift, and adding the brow powder obviously gives that density and definition and frame that we need. So our last little tip is to get an eyebrow brush, toothbrush, a little spoolie, and just rub it over the wax and then comb through. It acts as almost like a gel, and it really makes sure the brow product, being the brow makeup, but also your little brow hairs really stay in place. And for me, it kind of gives a 3D brow. It makes the hairs more apparent so it doesn't look like a drawn-on effect.